changes.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Jarek Cyphus, aka Cigar and Con here. It's another Friday. It's another video. Lots to talk about today. Lots that I don't want to have to talk about, but it needs to be put out there. It's already been put out there by a lot of the other main YouTubers. This is more for me to express my discontent with a certain company with my close group of friends. So let's just kind of dive right into what's going on. In real life update, the lovely Anya Jade decided to hurt her foot earlier in the week, so we had to go play an adventure with the doctor, and now she's in this cute little moon shoe for a while, so that's going to be a fun adventure. The good news is I'm going to be going to mids for about a month at my current career, and that's kind of nice because if something happens to her, I can actually take care of her during the day and then go back to sleep and then go back to work as I need to. The next career, still some more being developed in that. Actually, I should say careers. One of them's kind of a surprise for Anya Jade, but they're still in development and not ready to talk about those just yet, so we'll move on to that. Going to third shift next week is going to change and shift a few things, so I'll get more into that here in a moment. But what we're here to talk about today is Fallout 76. I warned everybody, just like I warned everybody with Anthem, did I not? What the game was like in beta, how a lot of things weren't as advertised, and it wasn't going to pan out to be the game everybody was expecting. Yet, some of my friends, and you know who you are, went and blindly bought these products anyway, despite me going through the effort to be in these beta tests and engage with the developers, engage with the community, and find out what we're supposed to be expecting at launch, and it not panning out and being what we asked for. Speaking of which, we'll get more into that. But here we are, Fallout 76, still out, still garbage, been out a year, and it's a hot dumpster fire. For one thing, they reneged on their promises to be cosmetic-only microtransactions. And then they decided to go off and make a $12.99 a month or $100 a year subscription that they call Member First. Fallout First, sorry. Fallout First. If you ain't first, you're last, I guess, Bethesda. Is that what the fuck this means? You can look at the scope of what's included with this Fallout First for yourself, and I think we can all agree it's not worth $100 a year. It's not worth $12.99 a year for stuff that should have been included with the base game. We've already talked about the refrigerator. We've already talked about that scrap bot. Junk bot rather. We've all talked about ad nauseum at this point all these things that should have been included at launch that weren't. So that instead, we've seen time and time again Bethesda's actions to where they'll gauge the community to find out what's inconveniencing you. Oh, progression's too slow. But if you buy with atoms, if you buy these XP boosters with atoms, you're good. You might level up faster than the competition. The people are just playing it for free. Oh man, is it taking too long to gather up scrap? Here's Junkbot. Is your food going bad? Here's a refrigerator. Just 500 atoms. That's how they're getting y'all. The cosmetics only thing was just a smoke screen. It was all bullshit. It's clearly all bullshit at this point. And now they have to go off and fucking make this membership shit where you get all these bells and whistles that should also have been included with the base game. Games like The Division and Destiny don't inconvenience you and then try and shove these convenience items through microtransactions for you later. But Fallout 76 sure does with this Fallout First shit, as well as with the microtransactions they've done before. And the funny thing is the damn thing launched broken. It just launched and it's broken. It's fucking completely broken. Some people couldn't even buy it, so I'm going to call that kind of a good thing, maybe more of a feature rather than a bug. And then other folks who are getting this scrap box, they're putting scrap in it, whether it's their own or in another friend's on another server, and they're finding out that their shit's being deleted. All their scrap's being deleted after they either rezone back into their area or they're gone for a while off doing adventures. They come back to an empty scrap box. Sometimes it's valuable items going for $12.99 or $100 a year. You can lose your shit too. Speaking of losing your shit, woo! They advertised private servers, right? What if I told you they're not private? If they know you and they got you, they can join on your shit. Furthermore, if they're not paying the subscription, it's just you, the subscriber, the membership, the Fallout First guy, who's got to have that membership and that private server. And then any of your friends or anybody who knows your location, your server, friends or not, can join on your server. Private, huh? And we're paying for that? Oh, I'm not. I didn't even buy Fallout 76, and I never will. And that leads into the next problem. We've already seen these egregious monetization schemes in games like Fallout Blades on the phone, with the way they do these chests to unlock every hour, couple hours, day, and the way they just dangle that low-hanging fruit to try and entice you to buy that shit. This is where Bethesda's heading, folks, and it makes me worried about what's to come with Doom Eternal. I know John Carmack and ID Software probably aren't going to go for any shenanigans, but let's be real here. That's a hefty delay. To go from November to March, that's a hefty delay on Doom Eternal, a game that already looked like it was pretty fucking banging. And I'm here to tell you, if it's because that they're caving and letting Bethesda throw in some microtransaction shenanigans in there, you can forget about Elder Scrolls 6 and me even giving two fucks about it. Does it mean that I'm going to not go back and play Fallout 4 and Skyrim once in a while? Nah, because they didn't butcher those games the way they have with the current shit. Now, Fallout 4, they almost crossed the line with that whole creation store, but I get they were trying to kind of promote creators a little bit, and have some cool nostalgic things that they wanted to throw in there. So that's fine. I get it. Now, some of that stuff wasn't too unreasonable. I haven't checked lately to see if that's changed, but when it first came out, it was kind of an annoyance, but it really wasn't what I would call egregious. Especially since Fallout 4 is chock full of content, and hey, zones aren't empty. Should be enough for y'all to figure that out. So yeah, I'm fucking disgusted at Bethesda, and I hope y'all are too, because, if it's not EA, then it's 2K Games, and if it's not 2K Games, it's Bethesda. These fucking AAA studios just aren't getting it. At least Activision recently, shocker here, had the sense to renege on some of their microtransactions for Modern Warfare. Does it mean I'm going to bother buying the game? Probably not. It's going to be something I red box on the PS4 and get through in a weekend and say, this is the same multiplayer I've played in other games. Who fucking cares? I've already played Modern Warfare with the real Captain Price. Bye-bye now. Oh, folks. Hope y'all are excited for the next week's video, which I'll be doing on Thursday instead of Friday. It's going to be a Halloween-esque video, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So, prepare for some fun little craziness with that one. Streaming going forward, I want to kind of come clean on a few things. It sounds like you've heard this broken record before, but look, mental health is mental health, right? I haven't been in the best headspace to do any streaming. I am feeling a little bit better. There's not so much chaos going on in my life right now, not so much uncertainty, not so much confusion, I guess. I can definitely start streaming back up, even though I'm going to third shift. I do still have that time block available to stream in. Let me figure out my schedule first, because I may have to switch my streaming based on my schedule. I may have to switch it to Friday, Tuesdays. I don't know. I'm just going to have to just ride into next week and see what happens. I think I'll definitely stream Tuesday for sure, and stream something, if not a few things. And then we'll see where we go from there. With Doom Eternal delayed to next year, I'm going to have to modify some game selection a little bit. So what I want to do is, for those of you who watch my videos and who also watch my streams on Twitch, go ahead, drop it in the comments below. What games would you like to see me stream? I've got Star Wars Galaxies. I've got SWTOR. I've got Battlefront 2. I've got Destiny. I've got Fallout 4. I've got Doom 2016. I've got games like that. If y'all want to see me stream those games straight out, if you want to see me stream a couple spooky missions in Star Trek Online, I can do that. If you want to see me just derp around frickin' Full Metal Boxer style and just dazzle up all my ships and do funny colors with them, or find like a funky paint creepy paint scheme with them, I can do that too. I'm not picky. I'm willing to do whatever that entertains y'all. That's what I'm here for, is y'all. You know, subscriptions, likes, Patreon support, bits, subs on Twitch. That's all gravy, but I can't do it without y'all. And engaging with y'all during my streams and the videos, that's what the fun's about, okay? So whatever y'all want to see, let me know. Let me know. I'm going to add more YouTube in the absence of my usual streaming, so because I realize that there's these moments where I can throw together a quick Cyphus clip and give it out to y'all. So I'll do that. And then we'll go forward and figure out whatever else we're going to do from there. The holidays should be a lot of fun. There'll be, you know, Star Wars Galaxy streaming will be picking up. I'll throw a Star Wars Galaxy streaming here before Halloween's over, because obviously we want to do the whole quarantine zone thing and get my Flare S. My health and career stability should be pretty damn steady by December. So I should be able to, my life balance should be in a place to where I don't affect my personal life, my professional life, but I can still game in my own privacy and enjoyment with my friends, but still have room for streaming and YouTube. I should finally have a good balance where everything can kind of go woosah for a minute. So, and again, if y'all have any pointers and tips for when things get busy and you want to stream and YouTube, let me know. You know, I'm not like some of these full-time YouTubers and streamers. I have to try and wiggle it in and make it work. So, but I'm going to do it for y'all because y'all are fucking badasses, and I love each and every one of you, and I appreciate y'all's support. Tune in next time for that oogly, spooky, good time Halloween special I got coming up. So I can't wait to show that one off for y'all. So hope to see y'all next time. Jarek Cyphus, signing out. Don't buy Fallout 76.